Game number 1 of this best of 3 between Alliance and Team Spirit.
The Leshrac being the position 4 in this instance, being
Yeah.
played by Hanskin. We've seen quite a bit in this tournament, but I think every game we've seen has been core. It's been 3-2,
Yeah.
I believe, every single time, so this is refreshing. I'm personally a really big fan of the hero as a support, but I don't think it has been necessarily the best time for it. Collapse!
Yeah, that last right click was enough. That's first blood going the way of Alliance.
Did not expect that time dilation level 1 probably coming out from Nico Baby.
I mean,
FNG with some good spell connection.
The Inkswell will come out. Doesn't look like it's going to connect.
And I gotta say, I'm a little bit concerned for Spirit with this start.
Ooh, Split Earth will not connect.
Oh,
Toronto
double
Tokyo with that
damage.
double damage. And this is going to be a huge kill for Toronto Tokyo, considering the lead that Limp had at that point.
That is a big one.
Nice
yeah.
pickup. We're going to see a Chronosphere in the top lane, but not a whole lot of damage to follow this up with. In fact, the Mirana arrow is going to come from the other side. He's got his teammate in there as well. And the Shackle Shot does connect. Nico Baby, no time lock for another 8 seconds. Collapse. Might be able to get a little bit more here.
I almost missed.
Wind Ranger for the win. Toronto Tokyo with a triple kill across 2 lanes.
Yeah, I would like to see that Tome go on a core, because I don't think these levels on the supports are massively impactful. There's some supports where getting level 7, 8, 9, 10 is like massive. This does not feel like one of those games. Oh, that is not a good spear.
It is not, but they probably have enough damage after the fact. So all is well for Team Spirit there.
Nice
and bottom
blast.
lane, yeah, they're going to take Hanskin out, and now S4 on the run, both Miram and Poshka. I mean, these are the 2 supports kind of bullying this lane right now.
All right.
As we have Wind Ranger again
Focus
taking a Viper Strike to the
fire.
face with a Focus Fire, and the Power Shot is going to connect. He's actually just going to die. They're about 300 off from finishing that. But if they can get a nice kill here into the enemy jungle, see if they have any stacks available to take. Doesn't look
Good
like that
smoke
is the
break
case.
here from FNG.
Yep, FNG gets the silence off to start things off. Inkswell will connect, but he might get procced here by the cold feet. Nope, but the magic damage is going to be way too much to deal with.
And then finally there's a Wind Ranger, but if Wind Ranger gets Wind Run off, she might live too.
Collapse pops that Mars.
dead
All
Nico
into
Baby.
the arrow. Absolutely a kill onto Nico Baby, like you said.
Sharks are better in the river.
Oh, Power Shot's going to connect into the Focus Fire in the top lane. S4 does have Dark Rift, but it wouldn't have gone off in time.
Because that would have been really good for Alliance, right? That pit would have set up a double
oh yeah, that would have been pretty
into
huge.
Grimstroke stun, and they would have reinforced. So
Yeah.
good job from Toronto Tokyo to disrupt that.
Caster
Power
Curse,
shot.
good job Toronto Tokyo. There's the Pit of
He is
Malice.
Giga dead.
And yeah, very, very dead indeed. Looks like S4 gets credit for that one with that Firestorm.
Just how much damage these guys can pump out. Oh, I don't know if I like this Leshrac build. That's a little bit dicey.
All right, what's he going for?
First item, Aeon Disc.
Wow.
I'm not sold.
Oh, that rebuke was way off kilter there, and not the greatest combo, but they'll get the kill. That's all that matters for Team Spirit there. In the meantime, looks like the first life of Mr. Wraith King will come about. Nico Baby is available with that Chronosphere. You see the Inkswell, they're going to use it onto the Chronosphere on the 2. So this will be a kill on the Wraith King, who is now showing off that beautiful Radiance. Collapse pops his BKB, but the Mars ult really just using a defensive manner again to zone. And they're just going to cut their losses here, it looks like. You can see FNG, like he talked about. I mean, he has Aether Lens and wants to go for Ags. Whether he'll get that or not is another question, but obviously the Dark Portrait will be created for the Wraith
off
King.
Radiance. If Yatara finds him here, this is food.
Yes. Goodbye, FNG. Inkswell, actually.
It still is the way this game is developing really is Team Spirit favorite though.
Oh, Arena into the spear, and Yataro's here with the stun as well. This looks like
dead.
an easy kill onto. Oh, Len pops the BKB. Will this be enough? It looks like he might survive. Actually, Wraith King's just going to kill John and crit him right in the back of the head, despite using that BKB. Ends up being a wasted charge and a pretty high value kill for Team Spirit. I think so. If it's an AA.
So barely.
Barely.
Yeah.
I had to think about it, so it's
That's
barely.
concerning, right?
Yeah.
Like if we have to, okay, this is Toronto Tokyo. Didn't dagger.
Malice, BKB is popped into the Chronosphere, and that's going to put this to the test here, Cinder. And do they have enough damage to follow this up with? It's going to be close. Looks like he finally gets the bash, and it takes forever, but they do get the kill in the end. But Grimstroke falls. Remember, Wraith King's still very healthy. Collapse gets a Mars ult up onto 2. The Dark Rift coming out. He's going to try to take Nico Baby with him. Will anybody else come with is the question. Looks like 3 of them are going to go back to base, but no, the Void dies in the meantime. S4 cancels the ult, and now he gets crit down by Yataro. A 3 for 1, make it 4. He canceled that, right?
They thought they were winning the fight.
Absolutely, and now their entire team is dead. Collapse gets out just a sliver of HP.
They did not win the fight.
Wow, thank you. Yeah. Oh, god, the two things that will never get fixed.
All right, they've set a trap
Toronto,
here.
Tokyo.
Yes, Aegis.
He sure
Good
does.
stun.
Hit him out to start thing. Oh my
That's
god.
Easily.
They destroy him so fast. Has to pop his BKB instantly now. Chrono is going to set it up before he can even do so. So this is going to be an easy double basically for Alliance.
They could take
a
a
buyback. Yeah, they're coming in. Collapse. He's going to be inside the split earth for now. Now that that Chronosphere is down, see if they can burst him down with that focus fire. Looks like Toronto Tokyo is going to do so very easily. And now Alliance trying to get the hell out. I'm not sure if he used the Dark Rift already, but doesn't have it available right now. They're going to get rid of Wraith King for once. He'll come back shortly and likely just clean up this fight and almost certainly the game to follow. As S4 kind of stuck on the wrong side of the trees there. Yeah, as we can see them on the high ground already. Yataro going to get healed a bit here. Buyback now onto S4 and onto Limp.
He's in really far on Yataro. BKB on cooldown.
He still has that second life. He's going to blink out with that Mars ult being used to try to create a little zoning mechanism here. Looks like that's going to be a dieback onto S4 after the buyback here. So a very valuable kill again. They're going to buy back into the Mirana now. They really want to finish this now. Going to apply all the pressure to Hanskin, who gets slapped in the face, and now Limp on the other side. Toronto Tokyo pops the BKB with that focus fire. Another dieback, and they know that Chronosphere is down, so they're not really fearing the Void necessarily. Sadly, I mean, obviously they're behind, but it took him way longer than he would have liked.
Yeah, for sure.
Just hasn't really had that long enough to really make a big difference here. You can see he's actually toggling the Radiance. He's just waiting for this Dark Fortress. He's going to jump the Grimstroke. Looks like he's not even going to need to. A double crit, basically. Yataro destroys him. And Nico, baby, Spirit Vessel right now. I think they can just focus on buildings if they really want. And they're going to do just that. Just have to stay on the outskirts of this annoying split earth. In the meanwhile, Collapse just soloing down the Lesh. And Nico, baby, the last remaining member for Alliance. Buyback available on Grim, but it's not really going to matter. GGs are called. And yeah. Alliance, they are 0-3 at the major right now, SyndereN.
This was not even close.
Well, for the first 10 minutes, it kind of was.
Yeah, you know, some of the issues that they've had are kind of solved with this. I think Wyvern is a great pick in this patch. I think Magnus is great. Wraith King is great. Shadow Shaman is kind of a wild card for me, along with the Lesh, but they've put Lesh on core, which I think is better on average than support. So the way they've assigned their heroes, the way they've built their lineup here, I like it more than last game, and let's hope that they get to show some form. Whether they win or lose, like we talked about with Aster, it always sucks to see a team just bomb out if they, you know, don't really show what they're capable of. It looks like they will have a good start here.
Yeah, Mira's going to get slowed to start things out. He's going to take a lot of damage, but in the meantime, Hanskin's going to be taken out. Who actually got first blood there? It looks like
barely
it was FNG. Yeah, that was a split-second decision right there.
You set him up for success afterwards and kind of make him an integral part of the lineup. I like to see that a lot on a hero like Leshrac, more so than Viper, because I feel like you just have that. You can have that super game more often.
Bottom lane, Nico, baby. This is going to be the first life.
Here comes Unleash.
That is a really long cooldown. Yeah, Collapse knows he's going to die, trying to save his Rubik in the meantime, but it ain't happening. So nice rotation from Limp, and Alliance off to a pretty solid start overall.
Rotation. Yeah, he's very far ahead of Puck now. 1,000 net worth, as a matter of fact.
Oh my, this meta.
S4,
good lord, Yataro's getting such value out of meta this game. Feels like every time he gets at least one kill.
The thing that this team, I think, does very well is that it identifies what its next move is with the highest success rate. And that doesn't mean they necessarily, you know,
coils up again. And this, remember, this ultimate for Wraith King is way far away. And this is going to be an easy kill. Cold Embrace will save him for the time being, but ends up going down anyway. Now, Collapse doesn't have his ultimate, so this will be a trade of sorts, but you'll take this any day of the week if you're Team Spirit, as long as everybody gets out.
This is a good aggressive move. You have level 4 Edict. You want to get a tower on the map right now. Ideally, you actually wanted it 2 minutes ago. Just going to run into Mira.
And that's a dead Rubik. Very dead. We'll steal the Lightning Storm. Very useful.
And the top tower's being injured at the same time, but, of course, Team Spirit will put their own pressure, as is the norm.
Winter's Curse. All right, Collapse is here to try to save his teammates, but Maposhka looks like he might be able to tick off. Now, Fairy Fire was there. S4. Oh, the RP comes out. It doesn't hit anything. A nice phase shift, and Toronto Tokyo gets out with his life. So
even the Rubik can steal his Shackles, which can also be really good. Which is just a better version of Shackles when he has the lens.
Yeah,
this would be a big kill.
Discord is there. Telekinesis.
No coil.
Yeah, the Yules to save him for now. Limp
No,
finally gets coiled. How much damage do they actually have with Maposhka here? Finger of Death. Not quite enough to take him out. Cold Embrace is going to save him for now. And there's the curse to follow. Limp looks like he might live through this. And in fact, S4 is here to save the day. They're going to be able to get the puck and the Rubik in turn. So a nice turnaround here as the Pulse Nova was stolen by Mira. Not able to actually find a kill for himself, though. So
it feels like a game where you need to outplay already.
Oh, Toronto Tokyo. He gets the orb out. We'll get the coil onto FNG again. This looks to be, in all likelihood, a freebie for Team Spirit. Did cost coil. Fable to follow, and yeah, that is enough damage. Now, Popochka actually finds S4. I'm not sure if they have enough lockdown, though. Collapse is, yeah, he's going to fall back for now. Or do you have to give up something?
I think you can defend. Underlord Puck is a good defensive line, as long as Underlord is the one standing in front.
Oh, okay. We got the blink on Nico. Oh my god, that's a two-shot. That is a two-shot Lion right there, tell you what. Yeah, the crit just wasn't that hard, I guess.
I suppose so.
Yeah, Limp. Oh, he's going to get the Diabolic Edict. He knows that somebody is in this vicinity, and there's going to show some vision onto Mira. Yules into the Split Earth with the Pulse Nova and the Illusion Rune. So another kill being netted for Alliance. And you can see the shard actually on Wyvern. Oh, we're going to have to talk about that in just a moment. Instant Hex after the coil comes out. Yataro pops that Metamorphosis. Is just going to blow up for Hanskin. In the meantime, Nico Baby has his second life still available. Limp with that Aegis still in tow. There's the RP from S4, and they're going to destroy Mr. Yataro. But they're looking a lot better this game, no doubt.
Yep,
Miposhka
again.
Yeah, Shockwave, Skewer. Poor Wraith King won't even get a right click off here, I don't think. Well, maybe. All right, you're going to give it to him. He can. Oh, there it is.
That attack animation is so bizarre.
Yeah, here's actually Toronto Tokyo going for a Dagon. Okay.
This game is now approaching the state that...
Oh, RP, S4. Yep, that's a skewer back into the hands of Nico Baby. And Collapse is donezo with the Serpent Ward's place on this tier 3 as well. Oh my god, another blinking from Nico Baby. 2 shots to Lion. Gets Cold Embrace. I am... All right, that is quite a bit of healing. I am impressed. My mind is not blown, though, as Nico Baby, his first life will remain.
Oh, he was like a shark there.
Yeah, all right, let's see. All right, that's quite a bit. That's pretty good.
Flames behind?
Yes.
There you go. Enjoy, guys.
All right.
Have a
and Lion.
free tier 3 item. He didn't realize that 2 items dropped in front of him.
Yeah.
All right, Smoke. That is spotted by Alliance by their ward there.
Yeah, and
Nico's going to
get popped. Nico Baby is perfectly fine doing this on the high ground. There's the initiation. S4 trying to get the skewer off, but he's going to get silence and stun to start things out. There's a right click from Yataro on the low ground with that Daedalus absolutely destroying him. Handskin gets blown up thanks to the Finger of Death.
They still have
coil.
That, this is really
Alliance
bad.
Needs to get out of dodge.
Need a curse here.
Coil shield there. Yeah, Aeondis does proc.
He's dead.
Wow, he actually dies to his own teammate. I thought the Aeondis was actually going to save him, but not enough time. The curse very strong, and now Team Spirit looks like they want to continue to fight along with Alliance, though. Nico Baby, there's the heal again. How much magic damage do you have to go through that? Firestorm not quite up yet. There it goes. BKB finally popped by Nico Baby. He's going to apply all the pressure to the Underlord, but he's getting right-clicked down by Yataro. And now the Blink, or the BKB is down. Limp coming in from the low ground, trying to take out Rubik. Looks like he'll be successful, but the question is, will Wraith King live through this? Buyback onto the Rubik. Team Spirit absolutely have to get more out of this.
Good spider legs, too. It's going to escape that
I think this is going to end the fight.
And an Aegis cheese the other way, plus shard.
I'm a little surprised they gave the shard to Wraith King. There's no diffusals or any... I mean, is he really having trouble getting off his ult? It does spawn a couple skeletons when he comes back, but that's kind of meh. As we see, oh, this could be a huge kill for Alliance to get the Shackle into the Split Earth. And Yataro is donezo. 70 seconds on the deck, does have buyback. That's right, Nico Baby with those spider legs jumps. Oh my god! Lion is dead! Oh goodness, SyndereN. Limp in the meantime down the Metamorphosis. Even with that Shivas, he's still taking a lot of damage. That's a lot of armor, but the Salt Cures finally comes online for Nico Baby.
The curse.
And look at the heal on Limp. Are you kidding me? There's the RP into the Skewer. Split Earth to follow. And this should be GG. And we're going, as expected, in Team Spirit fashion, to a game 3. I've seen a small sample size of these position 1 tinies where at the 20-minute mark is when you really hit your stride, right? You go for, you go blink at all in that case, right? You just go for the right click. As S4, you can take a Winter's, or an Arctic Burn, I should say. Yataro gets the right click down with the net.
If he gets rooted, he dies.
If he gets netted, like you said, but the slowdown there on the other side, and the Whirling Death. Looks like that is going to be the first blood going the way of Team Spirit.
It's when he has this threat where if Tiny even comes to look at creeps, he can start getting killed with a +1. Right. Oh, they found Hanskin.
Yeah, Hanskin. Well, he's going to get his Inkswell off for now, but the burst damage is way too much.
Under the right conditions, it can be great. but I'm a little bit unsure.
Yeah, going for that rune. That's going to cost him. That's the Inkswell with the lasso combination, but there's the Avatos to follow. Don't think it's enough damage to take out Limp. So Toronto, Tokyo falls, and the reinforcements are not enough damage. And this is going to be
They're seeing the Warlocks.
Very
I mean, this is very obvious
Yeah,
now.
Toronto, Tokyo has the blink Avatos. It's not enough to take out FNG, and the Chaotic Offering comes out right before his death.
If they
Roche
terrorize
is
the
almost
pit
dead.
right now.
Terrorize was canceled there, and S4 gets the initiation, but the Winter's Curse to follow. Question is, can Dark Willow get out of here? Mira looks to be dead to that breeze fire. And that's a 1-for-0 exchange to start things out as we have the lasso onto Collapse. Looks like he's, well, he wasn't able to get an RP off, but does skewer up that beautiful goal.
What's Limp doing?
Sticky Napalm on Collapse now, and Limp just gets evaporated there. And now S4 trying to aggress here a little bit further. Yataro takes out the Golem. Curse Crown is going to connect, and Yataro, no reason not to just continue right-clicking this Dragon Knight. So that is a couple nice kills for Team Spirit, and another blink skewer. So FNG, who had just died, looks like he'll die again. They have Aegis, but that's it.
It was actually a really good disengage from them, so they end up only losing the Warlock to get the Roche. They could have just backed out.
Yeah.
And then S4 gets a really clutch stun on the Magnus, who's blinking in for the RP, so they did a great job getting out of there.
Oh, they're doing it again. Shockwave into the skewer,
me.
into RP. This is not technically a dieback. This is a respawn and then die immediately.
That, I could tell you, like, playing Batrider core and having a good start and then getting back-to-back deaths does so much for your momentum.
Into Bramble, but there's the Avatos on the Handskin. The Inkswell does connect, though, for the time being. He might just get bursted down. Yeah, that throw of the tree is more than enough. Now that Nico Baby is here with that Aegis Yataro. All right, they're trying to kite the Ursa while this Enrage is active. Terrorize being faked out. And in the meanwhile, Toronto Tokyo finds FNG again. They're just finding these kills quite easily. Now the Bedlam on top of S4, who's completely isolated from his team. And another kill goes the way of Team Spirit. Right. They are destroying right now. Any other way to look at it.
And that's, honestly, it's so big because you have this Aegis, but because of all the gold you gave away, okay, this could be a
Dragon Tail, Nico. Yeah, okay. They burst him down, but there's the RP into the skewer. This is the Aegis on Ursa. They're going to focus on the Dragon Knight first, and S4 is done so. All right, FNG with the Fatal Bonds, Chaotic Offering, buyback now into Dark Will, be able to TP back to this Tier 1 tower in the mid lane. Inkswell on Nico Baby, looks like it will connect onto Tiny, but he's just gonna back up after the fact.
Or curse you, you will kill 2 heroes and incapacitate the rest of the team, inhibit them, even without a diffusal.
All right, there's the jump. Blink with the Dragon Tail Inkswell combination.
Good damage.
Do they have the follow-up is the question. He's going to get soulbound for now. Now the reinforcements have arrived for Team Spirit. Golem is placed. Collapse is still living through this, and S4 is just getting right-clicked down by Yataro with that Terrorize in place.
This is a huge timing for Team Spirit. They're flat out way stronger. Warlock showing on a ward. He's toast if they want to get him. They might look for something bigger, though.
Yeah, no, they're going to get the Avalanche and toss in place with the Echo Saber.
They're going to get extras. Yes, they are.
And yeah, another support goes their way as there's a maniacal laugh in the background, SyndereN. Boy, what a voice line. Set something up, but think better of it. He's already popped his Dragon form. This is going to be a free Tier 2 in the end for Yataro. But now the potential fight, Shadow Realm is popped. Limp looking for an opening inside this tree line. And
Limp
now
is
it's
looking toward
completely
his
revealed.
base.
Now they're back to base, but Toronto Tokyo with the Avalanche toss back into Troll. If this Dragon Knight is not tanky at all when you're against this Troll Warlord with this ridiculous net worth, it's something. As we see this, this Tier 3 tower
best.
taken out pretty easily. 16 seconds left. I mean, this is actually a really low death cooldown here as we have the Soulbind into the Chaotic Offering. Remember, the Aegis is still online. Terrorize. Very nicely done, Miposhka. Gets the heal off on Yataro for now, and you still have the battle chains. He's actually going to pop it. Looks like it'll be applied to that Warlock. And now likely we'll go for the Rax as Nico Baby should be fine for now, but there's the lasso again. Still have the Aegis for Yataro, so he's not really worried about this, and they're just going to turn the tide now onto Limp, and that is going to be a double kill for Yataro. Pops the BKB.
They stomped the hardest they have possibly been able to in this tournament. I think this is the most one-sided game Team Spirit have played.
This is a Gaben shellacking if I've ever seen one. Skewer into the Avatos, onto the Ursa. He does not have buyback. It's a 5v4 without your position 1. And now Yataro, again, still has the Aegis online. Not sure how much longer he has on it, but we get the Dragon Tail onto the Tiny. But there's a save again. Miposhka on the backline. Another blink skewer. Dragon Knight now in the hands of Troll Warlord will drop. Does have buyback, of course. Finally, the Aegis is expended, but you have to think at the very least Team Spirit will be able to get this tier, or this second, I mean, again, 20-2, 21K net worth lead at 26 minutes. This feels very difficult. Oh, Collapse, not able to get, okay.
This would be an incredible comeback for Alliance to win a game that they have 0% chance of winning. There we go.
There's the Abatos, and they just delete the Grimstrike. Does have buyback, though. Also has the shard, so his Inkswell is going to be able to hard dispel once it goes off, and it also heals the target. So who knows, maybe that'll come into play. There's the Blink Skewer again. It feels like Alliance is just letting them do this now. Of course, there's not much they can do, sadly, for them. They could just keep going, though. They have nothing to worry about, I don't think. Collapse. There's the Horn Toss into the Skewer. S4. He will not have buyback for this, and yeah, he drops 70 seconds on the deck, and Team Spirit look to be taking this in a Gaben-level shellacking, I have to say, SyndereN. This is a mega stomp. There is the RP, not even getting the Warlock ult off. Does have buyback, but it matters not. GG, Alliance is eliminated, and Team Spirit shall move on.